children, welcome to our 4th class science session, that adaptation in animals. We have to learn in that before the session, adaptation of environment. That is, animals live in different places on the earth. The places where we living organisms live in nature known as called habitat. It is the natural home of animals. Like in that last sessions, terrestrial animals. Because of that, animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals. That land animals are called terrestrial animals. That horse, cow, pigs, dogs are for examples of that. They are called also domestic or land animals. And tiger, lion, cheetah, elephants, they are live in forest. That animals are called wild animals. That is wild land animals, domestic land animals. The difference, you know that domestic land animals live in our surrounding areas, living areas. Wild land animals, they have to live in forest. They are called wild land animals like cheetah, lion, tiger. Domestic land animals means cow, dog, pigs, there. That some of them adapted to features terrestrial animals in discuss that terrestrial animals breathe with the help of their lungs. They have legs to walk on land, and that some animals such as snakes have skulls on the. They don't have legs, but they have to move on land with the help of skulls. Now we have to learn about the desert areas animals. This desert area of land which receives a little rainfall and have few plants growing on it. Examples, camel. It is called camel. Desert sheep. It is the name of that. Desert sheep is that another name of camel. Because of that, in desert areas they received very little amount of rainfall. Because we have to getting rainfall in rainy season. In that their desert areas that water will not provide because of the totally filled with sand. It is received little bit of rainfall in that areas. These areas have hot during in the day and every cold at night. Yes, it is very hot area in the daytime, very hot, and in that night time, cool at night time. Camels, snakes, lizards and desert crocodiles are some animals that adapt themselves to survive that in such extreme climate conditions. Yes, in these areas they have to habitat. Which animals? Camel, snakes, lizards and desert crocodiles. Are some animals that is adapted themselves. They have to habituated to live there. Which place? The desert. In why the desert area receives little bit of amount of rainfall. In that a little bit of amount of rainfall, that animals live in that place. They have to habitate. They have to survive in that place. They lived in that place. Which animals? Camel, lizards, snakes and desert crocodiles are some animals are surviving the desert areas. The following adaptive features of camel. What is that? The features of camel. What the features of camel is that? First one, camel live without water and food for many days. It stores fat in its hump. And it uses this fat to get energy when food is not available. Yes. See, I will show to you picture. What is that? camel can live without food and water for many days. It stores fat in its hump. See, observe the picture, this one. This is camels. See, it is their hump. Here itself. Here. It is their hump. It stores that a camel live without food and water for many days. It stores fat in hump. It uses this fat to get energy when food is not available. A camel has thick skin that protects from the heat of the sun. It walks easily on sand with the help of its thick padded feet. See, observe the padded feet. Observe that camel feet. Yes, it can move easily on sand with thick padded feet. See, observe that we have to know what is that. Camel is the desert sheep. There is another other name of that. That camel live without water and food for many days. When the food is available, they can take a lot of amount of food and it stores fat in its hump. Fat in its hump. When the food is not available days, they can take from the energy from the hump and they can live. See, and it have thick skin. Yes, the skin of camel is thick skin. It is protects from the sunlight of the daytime, and it can easily walk on sand because of it has thick padded feet on its legs. Next, we have to go to polar regions. Polar regions area that are covered with snow throughout the year. Covered with the snow throughout the year called polar regions. Examples, which animals are living there? Polar bear, penguins, etc. Yes, polar regions are the areas that are covered with snow throughout the year. They are the coldest places on the earth. Polar regions are the areas that covered with snow throughout the year. They are the coldest place on the earth, which is that the polar bears are the coldest place of the earth. Which one? The polar regions. Why? Because it is coldest place. It covers totally with the snow throughout the year. That's why we can call them the places that totally coldest place on earth. The polar bear, seal, yak, penguin and walrus are some animals that are adapted to survive the such places are cold places. Such is in cold places. Yes. Polar regions animals, polar bear, penguin, seal, walrus. You learn about that before the first, second, third classes. This about that. This is the cold places. Which animals are living? Polar bear, penguin, walrus, seal, seahorse, and yak. You know? Yes. They are adapted. They have to habit to stay there. They have to adjust their climates. That is called they are polar regions animals. Following these are adaptive features of animals living in polar regions. What is that adapted regions are there? The polar bears have dense layer of fur on their bodies and that keep them warm in extreme cold. Yes, the polar region. I will show the picture polar bear. In the polar regions, the polar bear are living. How it is looking like? See, it is looking like polar bear. Polar bears have dense layer of fur cloth on their bodies that keep them warm in cold, extreme cold weather. It is there which climate we have to wear the sweaters? Which season? In winter season. Then every winter season we are wearing sweaters and cold, avoid the cold dresses. In that throughout the year the polar bears have in cold places only. How can they sustain? They have to their body have dense layer of fur cloth on their bodies. That is protects from the cold from the area. That penguins also have thick layer of fat called bulbar under their skin. The bulbar keeps their bodies warm. They also stay close to each other to keep themselves warm. See, observe the picture, how it is looking like. The penguins are very fat. They have to thick layer of fat are called bubbler. They have to on the skin, and the bubbler keeps them to warm their bodies. They also have to close each others because of to keep them warm. This is the living adaptation features in animals of cold regions. That is, cold regions means polar regions. Why? Because cold region, I can say, throughout the year covered with snow means we can call the cold regions, otherwise polar regions. That polar bear have dense layer of fur cloth on their bodies, then they keep warm to body to avoid the coldness. The penguin also have thick layer fat are called bubbler that keep them warm. Now we have to go to aquatic animals. Now we have to go to the aquatic animals. Aquatic animals, how we can call them? What is the meaning of aquatic animals? Aquatic animals that live in water are called aquatic animals. Examples: crab, turtle, fish, etc. Which animals are living in water? They are called aquatic animals. Okay, now children, we have to learn about that thoroughly in that next lessons. No, we have to complete this one. Some of the adaptive features of aquatic animals. What is the features? Fish move easily in water. Fish moves easily in water. Easily in water. And what is that? With the help of their streamlined bodies. Some body parts that helps to fish in water are its fins, tail and gills. How can they move? That body parts are called fins, tail, gills. It's move in water easily. And fish swims and balance itself in water with the help of its fins. It changes direction in water with the help of its tail. And the gills of fish help to breathe in water. Turtle moves in water with the help of their paddle-like limbs. See, I will show to you pictures to you aquatic animals. This is called crab. It can move easily in water. Turtle, fish, goldfish. See, the features of fish. Fish moves easily in water with the help of their streamlined bodies. Some body parts that help the fish in water are its fins, tail and gills. How can they help? It swims and balance itself in water with the help of its fin. It changes the direction in water with the help of its tail. And the gills of the fish helps to breathe in water. And turtle moves in water with the help of their paddle-like limbs. See, paddle-like limbs is there, this one. It can move, it can swim easily. This is the tail. This is the tail of fish. This is fins. This is gills. It can swim. Fish can swim. This is paddle-like fin limbs of turtle. It can move, swim easily in the water. This is crabs. These two legs helps to move in water. Okay, now up to here we have to finish about that aquatic animals. Next lessons we have to go to another topic. Nana should buy the textbook compulsory.